Hello and welcome to Quays News. I'm Owen Adams.
And I'm Katie Brown. Here's what's coming up in today's show. Van Gogh Alive is in the Media City. The multi-sensory exhibition has seen over 8 million visitors since it launched in Australia and is here in Salford until January.
We take a look at the work being done by a sports charity over in Partington. Face masks have been reintroduced today following the government's Plan B. We have put out a poll on Twitter asking whether you will be following the science by wearing a mask.
Head over to @QuaysNews on Twitter to take part in the vote. Here are our top stories today. A street in Tameside has been cornered off and residents told to leave their houses after police uncovered firearms and explosives.
A man has been arrested and remains in custody for questioning. The police have said there is no wider risk to the public.
A cyclist has been injured and left critically injured after being run down by a car in its targeted attack. The rider was first attacked with a weapon before in Bonus Road in Middleton this morning. The victim was taken to hospital in critical condition.
This year's Downing Street Christmas party has been cancelled due to anger over a similar gathering that happened last December, while London was under strict COVID restrictions. An inquiry is underway into what happened at the party and who attended. With it being UK National Disability History Month, it's time to celebrate some of the amazing work that charities helping those with disabilities. CP United is one of these charities, and our reporter Stephen Hayward has been out to find out more.
Football is a sport that everyone can play, and after a year of being stuck inside, there is no better feeling than being out in the fresh air kicking a ball about. From the 18th of November till the 18th of December, National Disability History Month is being celebrated, so I went down to Cerebral Palsy United FC to talk to Ben Meadows, a player and coach at the club, about his experiences in disability football.
In 2011, I started with Michelle, and I've been playing ever since at CP, and then I've gone on to play with the England under-21s as well. So there's been a lot of experiences. Really enjoyed it, and we've travelled, played loads of games, played loads of different teams as well, pan disability, amputees, mainstream as well. So yeah, really enjoyed it.
Based here in Partington Sports Village, the charity gives those with cerebral palsy a chance to play regardless of age, mobility, experience, as well as many other factors. Having been set up in 2014, CP United has become a real hub for those wanting to play disability football. I spoke to Michelle Wilcock to find out more about the work that the charity has been doing in the North West region and the importance of this month's celebrations.
Developing the club and providing opportunities has given it gives people an opportunity to come and belong. So to celebrate, yes, we've come where we've come to, but it's not far enough yet to keep pushing that, but also to celebrate and acknowledge what people who lived in a different generation have gone through.
With a positive outlook set for Britain over the next year, there couldn't be a better time for those wanting to get into disability football to head over to CP United and enjoy a kickabout. Stephen Hayward, Quays News.
And now to Adam for our sport roundup.
Thanks, Katie. Firstly, Salford Red Devils have announced a new multi-year partnership with Swiss-based sports tech company Block Sport. The rugby club have agreed the new deal with the aim to create a new way for fan interaction. Salford City match at Barrow on Wednesday night was postponed due to a waterlogged pitch. Tomorrow they face an in-form Mansfield side at Field Mill, where under pressure Gary Bowyer will be looking for his side to claim the 3 points, with them sitting 15th in League Two. With rumours of Manchester United's Anthony Martial wanting to leave the club in January transfer window, Ralph Ragnick has been speaking at today's pre-match press conference against Norwich with his plans for the month.
It's still too early to speak about that, what might happen in the winter transfer window. if I look at the number of players we have, it's still a big squad. It's definitely we definitely do not have not enough players, but we also need to make sure that players want to stay here. If they see not getting them enough game time here, it might make sense to speak individually with the players and see if a loan deal might make sense.
And finally, the University of Salford's Salford Lions esports team are close to completing the NSE Winters Championship unbeaten. The three-man team captained by Joe Higgins are through to the grand final after beating Warwick 4-2 in the upper semi-finals, setting up an enticing tie against Portsmouth, who did beat them last time out. Thank you.
You to take part in a poll that we put on Twitter about whether you will be following the science and wearing a mask or not.
However, looking at the results, 67% of voters said no. What's the point?
So, will you be wearing a mask or not?
Well, I think we've got to follow the guidelines, especially even if you don't have any trust within the government. It is the scientific leaders who are putting it out there, and plus it's absolutely freezing outside, and it keeps my face very, very warm.
Well,
that is all from us today. This is our last Quays News programme of the year.
So from all of us, have a Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year. Goodbye.